Hello and welcome to my presentation on your personal brand, a presentation for young adults and recent university college graduates. You may be wondering, what is a brand? Your personal brand is how people perceive you and the services you offer them when they hear your name. It's a reputation, the opinion others make of you based on how you look, make them feel, what you do, and what you say. With a brand, you can be strategic, and within some limitations, you can build your brand. If you want to be known for being a leader, an advisor, for being knowledgeable, honest, or as a good friend, you can build your brand to include those characteristics. So why does it matter? Each of us has a brand, whether we like it or not. People talk, people judge. Whether you're online or not, it's important to recognize that people are evaluating your brand. Take the example from the Harvard Business Review of a CEO of a global technology firm who didn't have any social media presence. He was speaking at a lecture one day, and it was going great, until a student in the audience asked him a question, which he didn't like the answer for. After the talk, his comments were posted online, and controversy arose around him and the company. He didn't have any social media accounts, but whether he liked it or not, his reputation was being built across social media, and his personal brand as an intellectual and confident leader was compromised. Now, this story isn't to scare you, but merely demonstrate that everyone has an online personal brand which affects them both professionally and personally. So how does it impact me? How you present yourself online is so important because it's been proven to actually improve or lower others' opinions of you. When it comes to your professional career, your online brand is looked at by employers, colleagues, friends, family, and your overall personal network. A study done by the Society for Human Resource Management in 2016 found 84% of recruiters use social media. This means they're looking for qualified professional candidates online and could even be looking at your profile. Your online brand can affect whether an employer hires you, interviews you, or even fires you. As mentioned by Richard Bolles in his 2018 What Color is Your Parachute? Over 69% of employers have rejected candidates based on their social media profiles. You don't always know when an employer will be looking at your profile, but you can be confident that at some point they will be. Your online reputation impacts what employers think of you and what your network thinks of you. Whether you're a leader, employee, job seeker, freelance consultant, or have another occupation, having a good online brand is important for everyone. As previously mentioned, your brand is not cemented into place, but it's something you can build and mold over time. So how do you create a brand? First, in developing your brand, you need to be strategic. Just like in a business, you need to ask yourself, what's my mission? A mission is an achievable goal. It's based on where there are opportunities. It's simple and clear, and it should fit with who you are as a person. It should focus on what you already do well and what you really believe in. Finally, a mission is something you can offer your commitment to long term. You need to look at what you're trying to achieve, what unique skills you have to offer, who you're selling yourself to, and what you can commit to long term. Your brand mission should intertwine into each part of your social media profiles. Take this brand statement as an example. Creative online marketer who has leveraged high-level SEO and social media skills to dramatically increase page views. I would expect someone with this brand to have a stellar social media page which backs up the statement. Their page should have lots of followers, and they should frequently share articles about online marketing. On their personal pages, or maybe they just share pictures of their family and friends, I would still expect to see a well-managed social media page. The next thing to do in creating your brand is be professional. Being professional means being considerate, respectful, and honest. To state the obvious, a professional would not post pictures of themselves drinking or abusing drugs online. They would never post or share racist or offensive material. It's good to share posts online that shows your creativity, professionalism, communication skills. It shows your personality and how you get along well with others. To have a professional brand does not mean changing who you are and posting what you think people would like to see. You should always be honest about who you are, which brings us to our next point. The third thing to do when developing your brand is be transparent. Many people choose to have a hidden personal account and a more visible professional account. I would recommend against this because often when people do this, it's very clear to potential employers that the professional account is not the real account, and employers wonder if you're just telling them what you think they want to hear. As said by Rob Brown in his TED Talk, in all circumstances, be authentic. If you talk like everyone else and sound like everyone else, you will never stand out. Do not make who you are truly invisible online. It's okay to have a personal account that is used to share funny videos and pictures of your family. Employers get that you're a person with a life outside of work, and it's that life outside of work that they want to know more about. They want to see if you fit into their work culture and what you're really like when the 9-to-5 day is over. Beyond employers, your personal network will be looking at your personal accounts and using the information they gather there to decide whether you're someone they would recommend for a job. Therefore, try not to hide any information on any accounts, and whether you have accounts for personal or professional use, you should try to align each page to your brand mission. So what do you do if you have a bad reputation online? Here's what you can do to improve your online reputation. First, delete bad content. If you're able to, delete any negative content that you can find about yourself. Second, make information private. Making yourself invisible online is not a quick fix to your personal branding problems. Also, having no social media profiles can reflect negatively on you. So instead of deleting accounts with negative content and rebuilding from scratch, try to make questionable content that you cannot delete private, or untag yourself in your friends' content. You can also adjust your settings to give yourself the ability to approve content that your friends tag you in prior to going public on your profile. The third thing to do to improve your online reputation is flood the web with positive information about yourself. Post lots of positive content in order to push the negative content down where hopefully no one will ever see it. You can start a blog or post information you know others will like. Positive information includes things about you that employers would like to know about, like your family, your hobbies, and how you work with a team. Continuously Google yourself to see what employers would see when they search your name. The fourth thing to do is build community online and offline. If you have represented yourself poorly in the past, show people you are different now. Make positive comments on their posts, engage in conversation, join professional groups, and show others that you care. Just as you wouldn't or shouldn't act selfishly face-to-face with someone, you should also try to be giving online by encouraging others and offering your help, whether it's through a simple recipe tip or telling someone about a job opening. The last thing to do is ask others for their opinion. Ask your friends and family who see your social media profiles what they think about you. Ask yourself, what do people ask for my help with? As this might help you learn what people think you're an expert in. There are 2 forums I would recommend building a profile on if you haven't already: Facebook and LinkedIn. Both Facebook and LinkedIn were the top 2 sites used for recruitment in 2015, according to a study done by the Society for Human Resource Management. The chart on the screen is taken from their study and is a chart of the most effective sites for recruitment. At 73%, LinkedIn is by far the most effective, with Facebook at 14%. For more personal accounts, I would recommend Facebook for its popularity, ease of use, and casual social atmosphere. I would recommend LinkedIn for its professionalism and focus on careers. If you are to build your brand on any social media accounts, these 2 would be ideal. Nevertheless, I've seen people in my personal networks have a lot of success in establishing their brand through other forums, such as YouTube and Instagram. For example, my one friend does woodworking and posts images of the products he's made and the process of making them on Instagram, showing people not only what he's capable of, but also personalizing his products. Based on his posts, I believe he's an expert woodworker. It is important once you have started developing your brand to market yourself through multiple accounts on different social media sites. Well, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. And I hope after this you'll put some thought into developing your own unique online brand.